I felt pressure to be strong as a Black woman in Hollywood because I kept hearing that term. Everyone kept saying, be a strong Black woman, strong Black woman. Then I realized that's a myth. It means that I'm some superhuman in some kind of way where nothing affects me, and that is so far from the truth. Sometimes I don't want to be strong. Sometimes the weight is just too much, and to put on that facade like you're strong all the time, is this exactly what it is, a facade. That's whack. You have to be human. And human means you're vulnerable. And human means you're layered.
There was something deeply powerful about what Taraji P. Henson said. Sometimes I don't want to be strong because many Black women know exactly what that feels like. As a licensed psychotherapist, I want to talk about this idea of the strong Black woman and why it can become emotionally and physically exhausting over time. Now, let me say this first, that strength is not the problem. Black women are resilient. We have survived. We have carried families, communities, careers, trauma, grief, discrimination, caregiving, financial burden, and emotional labor. But the problem happens when strength stops being a choice and becomes a requirement. When vulnerability feels unsafe, when softness feels irresponsible, when asking for help feels weak, and when everybody comes to you but nobody checks on you. That's where many Black women begin living in chronic survival mode. What Taraji P. Henson said is important because she challenged the myth that Black women are somehow superhuman. That myth sounds empowering on the surface, but underneath it can become deeply dehumanizing. Because if people see you as endlessly strong, they may stop recognizing your pain. They may overlook your exhaustion, your anxiety, your depression, burnout, your grief, and your need for care. And many Black women internalize this message early to mean don't cry, handle it, keep pushing, be grateful, and don't let them see you break. So then what happens? Many women become high functioning while silently being overwhelmed. They look successful externally while internally carrying emotional fatigue, nervous system dysregulation, loneliness, chronic stress, and sometimes even physical symptoms in the body. As a somatic and trauma-informed therapist, I see this often. The body was never meant to stay in constant survival mode. Chronic hyperindependence, overfunctioning, people-pleasing, emotional suppression, nor was it meant to carry everyone else's needs. This can eventually impact sleep, your blood pressure, hormones, immune functioning, anxiety, and overall mental health. And this is why vulnerability matters, not performative vulnerability, not trauma dumping, but safe vulnerability. The ability to say, I'm tired, I need support, I'm not okay, and I don't want to carry this alone. That is not weakness, that is your humanity. And honestly, I think many Black women are entering a new season questioning whether survival should be our permanent identity. Can we be cared for too? Can we rest? Can we receive? Can we be soft without guilt? Can we be supported without shame? Because healing is not just learning how to survive harder. Sometimes healing is learning that you no longer have to. You do not have to perform strength every moment of your life. And being vulnerable does not make you less powerful. It makes you human.